Most people, when discovering or reading or listening about non-duality, will usually stop at something that satisfies them for the time being. Like knowing the non-dual truth as your true self, or knowing it as the ultimate reality, or just knowing it as bliss, right? You are that bliss that you are seeking. And all of these sound very profound, and something might awaken you into the non-dual truth. But non-duality is none of that. It's just an appearance, appearing to itself. And this is all an illusion, Maya, as they call it. The Maya is not separate from Brahman, but it isn't purely Brahman as well. It is a mutated form of it. And we all live in it. We are the mutated form, and whatever we experience is a mutation of it. But if Brahman has no qualities, how can we know it? How can we grab it? How can we experience it? And that is what today's video is about. It is about what we can experience it as a human. Living as a human with a human mind, in what deepest ways can we experience it? And that is Sat-Chit-Ananda. Sat-Chit-Ananda. And I'll explain it to you one by one. So first is Sat. Sat just means the ultimate truth. So as you've seen in the last video, we've arrived at the ultimate truth by peeling off the 3 layers of reality, right? And that is what was ultimately real, the truth, right? Brahman was the truth. No qualities at all. It is the backdrop of everything that we experience. The backdrop with no qualities at all. That is Sat. Sat just means the truth, right? That is Sat. And humanly, when we are looking for the truth and we find it as the final frontier beyond which there is nothing to know, we call it as the ultimate truth. There is nothing to know about it, but it is the truest thing that one can qualify as the truth. The next way in which we can experience it is Chit. And Chit is just one of the most popular ways to know it. We are all selfish beings, right? We are all concerned with ourselves. Our ego wants us to gain everything for ourselves. And when we get to know our true self, we definitely are not the body. And then our mind also keeps changing. Our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings about a certain thing or a person, they keep changing. So what stays constant always? What stays constant is the consciousness. And when in the process of discovering the true self, we arrive finally at the consciousness that is perceiving everything through us, then we term it as Chit. So when we are digging down to find our true self and we discover it as consciousness, that is Chit. That is just how far we can go humanly. And the third way to know it humanly is as Anand or bliss. Bliss. For those of us who are tired of the constant running from goalpost to goalpost, from achieving one thing only to be infatuated by the other, and this race for getting what you desire never ends. You get one thing or you fulfill one desire, the next goalpost appears and you start chasing it. This chase never ends, but life as we know it ends. So for those of us who are troubled by this and want to find relief, something that can satisfy us permanently, they find it as bliss, as Anand. And this Anand is not a giddy happiness. It might be like that for a certain while, but it is generally the joy of liberation, being finally free from all compulsions, all sorts of compulsions and compulsive desires, and being in complete bliss. And that is how far we can know it experientially as bliss. So the ultimate reality or Brahman has no qualities at all. But these are sort of like the 3 qualities that we can experience it as. This is the closest to purity you can get, as Sat, Chit and Anand. And my wish for you is that you know it as all 3. All 3. Don't just stop at 1. Get it as all 3. You should know it as the final truth of everything around you, as Sat. You should also know it as your true self, which is Chit. And most importantly, don't forget to experience it as bliss or Anand, that one is the ultimate indicator for a realization. I'll see you again.